Did the opposition win only one game?
Another 9. So the Bulls either swept or the other team won just. People think that Michael and the both they swept their way through a lot of teams.
But part of the NBA was so tough then, the league's watered down now.
You know what I mean? Like,
are you being serious? You're being
this regular season was an
amazing
NBA regular season.
Was it?
Yes.
What was the effort?
Harden and Westbrook.
It was amazing.
Oh, the individual. Yeah, there's always going to be individual stories. I give you that. It's the most anticlimactic regular season in the history of the world.
That's just because you're waiting for the final?
No, not just because I'm waiting for the final. What's happening in hockey? Did the number 1 seed lose in hockey?
Yeah, but that happens all the time.
Because why?
Because it's a different sport.
Because hockey is an exciting, exhilarating sport where everybody's got a chance to get something done in the playoffs.
It's a different.
It's only
It's a different sport.
There's some more in.
breaks and stuff. A puck bouncing off the ice.
Puck luck. Okay, how much puck luck did Nashville have in disposing of the Blackhawks?
They do.
What's there, guys? Come on.
That was called puck domination. That's a clever little assimilation that's come up.
Yeah, you know what this was. You know what the NBA playoffs are. It's going to be a coronation of 2 teams.
Yeah,
that's true. Congratulations.
That's always been the NBA. Always.
Good for them. We got Cleveland and we got the Golden State Warriors. It's going to happen again. I can't do it here. I got to get out to Golden State. Let's get out there and let's try to compete. Let's try to beat Cleveland.
I'd like to see them stay though. It would have been fun. They pushed them last year and another year together.
It would have been.
It would have been fun to
It's
see.
not, because he realized, hey,
He's got to get away from this one.
it's not going to matter. I got to continue to get them.
I knew he had to get away from this one too. You know, that's what he knew.
So, I mean, is it 1-8? Is it 2-1? There's nothing to this.
Yeah, it's pretty predictable.
The teams that are going to go to the postseason.
A couple of 8 seeds that have ever won a
He
series.
doesn't even care about the regular season. I've never seen a team care less about a regular season. They know they're the best in the East, and they don't care. They just don't care.
I think some of that is because LeBron has played so many games. They're sort of right. They don't necessarily care. But they don't necessarily care because LeBron just cares about being healthy and fresh and fast because he's played so many games. That's probably it. And he for sure is sort of like, whatever. If we're once fine, if we're not fine, I just want to be healthy and rested fun and be a good team. Whatever. Yeah. That's true. We played one of the Rondo bites from last night. Watching video on TNT. Area 21. Rondo was talking about how things were going in the early portion of the series against the Celtics until he got hurt and what would have happened had he not gotten hurt.
Hey, man, how frustrated was you to be dominating the Celtics in the first couple games, then getting hurt? How frustrating was that for you not to get to play anymore?
It was very frustrating, especially the way we were clicking at the time. We had a good chemistry going, and I thought we was making a great adjustment.
Y'all was going to sweep.
Game 1 and 2.
You thought y'all was going to sweep them and you kept playing?
Honestly,
Real talk.
yeah.
Who would have swept? Think they would have swept? I don't know. Boston's pretty good. They would have swept.
No, they're pretty good, yeah.
No way they would have
No, they wouldn't have swept.
There's going to be some kickback there. There's going to be a little fight.
Was it more what Rondo was doing, or was it more that Boston was really shaken in those first 2 games with what happened to Isaiah Thomas?
Well, I think it was combination.
Combination of both?
Combination of things. I think you can give equal credit both ways. That they were trying to adjust to what had happened, and that Rajon was that much of an impact. That's what you had right there.
We have a $50 gift card on the line for Pro Flowers coming up next. Your chance to win, to get your mom something great. Well, we're going to do like we did yesterday. We'll do Know Your TV Moms. And we'll start with the first caller and work our way down. 3-1. I don't know if it's as tough as yesterday's. I haven't heard it. I'm going to go listen to it right now, see if I can get it.
It was tougher for me.
Today's was tougher?
Yes, but I don't watch the program.
The what?
Okay.
The show. I was going to say the show.
All right, 312-332-3776. If you'd like to win the $50 Pro Flowers gift card, try to get in now. We'll play Know Your TV Moms next on ESPN 1000.
From Calumet City to Carroll Stream to Skokie to Lockport, you're listening to Chicago's #1 sports station, ESPN 1000.
The right time. It's always time for the right time.
Do not pretend as though we don't typically show some understanding when people are grieving and just kind of be like, hey man, get out of space, give him the space or whatever it is. Except in these basketball broadcasts, we are not giving this dude this space. What we're doing with Isaiah Thomas is we are taking that man's personal pain and turning it into a corny sports narrative.
The right time with Bomani Jones. Weekdays from 4 to 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio or on the ESPN app.
You're listening to Love Advice with Leanne. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Leanne. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Why, in your professional opinion, do you never take my calls off the air?
Is this Carl?
Yep, it's Carl. I mean, we had a few dates. Everything's great, I thought.
Well, you know, when you switch to Geico, you could save a lot of money on car insurance.
Okay, awesome.
You should call them.
I will.
Geico, because saving 15% or more
Call them, man. Call them.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Detroit, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. One strike now from Archer. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off.
Want to hear more? Get the podcast on demand now on the ESPN app.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. We've definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the winner's circle at the Derby, dinners with multiple forks, a vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that, do you?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
So, who's going to do what? Flashlights?
Nowhere to be found.
Emergency supply kits?
Not packed.
What about blankets?
We have an old towel.
Cell phones?
May not work.
Emergency water?
Not a drop.
The offense, you know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Tyler Collins is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit on the ground, but foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And another foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Gloved by Miller. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays. Designated hitter.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
This is flared out towards second, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Norris waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Derek Norris. This guy frames the ball pretty good, and the one thing he does, he gets up close to the plate. Now, that's why he gets hit on a lot of backswings, but because of his ability to be up close, allows him to frame and give that umpire a really good look. He can throw, too.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nick Castellanos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Justin Upton now. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Steven Souza. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. A 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. He also has 1 home run. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Oh, and he misses it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So digging in now, Logan Morrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here it comes on 0-2. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, Tim Beckham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is lifted out to left. And the move is Upton. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. Long throw to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. The catcher Derek Norris is in, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at 3rd and 2 gone. And he just misses with a curveball. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Alex Avila. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
1-2.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Jacoby Jones is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting 9th,
So striding in, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Rasmus giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So stepping in, Ian Kinsler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this one gets away, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes into score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And that's going to land foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Collins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the 0-1, just behind a lively fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run on 1. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jones has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So 2 away now for the slugger Evan Longoria. Zimmerman steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Miguel Cabrera.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Miguel Cabrera goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
Martinez.
Standing in now, Victor Martinez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Nick Castellanos is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses ball 1.
Miller.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's Kinsler at second. Scooped up, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
At the plate, Steven Souza, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
First baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He singled his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Zimmerman's ready. 2-0 on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Zimmerman is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Into the box now, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Alex Avila will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently. Here's Archer on 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Tim Beckham. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Colby Rasmus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Striding into the box, Derek Norris. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that misses 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Beckham rounds third and is digging for the plate.
Boy, that was a big hook, and did he stay in there or what? That ball looked like it started behind him.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Upton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out.
Center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag for 1. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third base line. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Riding in once again, Ian Kinsler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier on the run. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera, and the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Victor Martinez
tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Rasmus has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-2 Detroit. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brad Miller is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Steven Souza comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number
Ready
7.
once again, Logan Morrison. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 3, the Rays 2. Ready for another shot now. Nick Castellanos. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Nick Castellanos.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Foul back.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper. Ready for another.
I missed it. I mean, I almost never missed it.
I watched the video, but it looks fake.
I
Like
didn't see the video. Which video? The promo or the actual adult movie?
No, I didn't see that one.
Their chance. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Shot back up the middle. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Catcher, Derek.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Jones. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Jose Iglesias started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Down the third baseline. Another 0-2 coming. struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Collins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Here it comes on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Tigers lead 1. And it into the box.
They're much less expensive than your Pro V.
Really?
Yeah, look at them. Snell Golf Company.
Now, Corey Dickerson. He'll see what he can do, leading Justin Wilson. Is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Drilled on the ground to short. A quick out number 1.
Wilson.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Bounce to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 3.
In is the third.
You couldn't play tennis.
Baseman Evan Longoria. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose.
Number 77.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Well, he was out early working on that swing and batting practice, just taking it right back at the pitcher, right off the L screen.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back.
Creator of the Euro step, Carm. You don't want me as a partner, is that what I'm hearing? No, me and you against 2 to Eastern.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 36.
In now, Brad Miller. Ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball stays a little high that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost behind the sky.
once, so you can't talk about it.
What's Greg Norman doing here?
I think before one off the fence for an extra base.
Shane Green enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Shane Green.
Steven Souza is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam inside and jam you, good job to lay off that one. But I would.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fouled back. Here's Archer on 1-2. Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Jumbo Diaz takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2 from the stretch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Upton now. He went down on strikes last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. In now, Logan Morris.
All right, what do you guys think? Is it bad for the NBA? Or is
He'll start things out needing just a run. Francisco Rodriguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And, strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Tim Beckham is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Chased out of his zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
People watch the NBA consistently would suggest to you that the Warriors are the best team.
Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game.
Greatest of all time actually start to be discussed.
Yurko gets going right away.
The answer is never. That's your legitimate answer.
Could you get to the point where you say he's not the greatest player of all time?
You can discuss, hey, he's the greatest number 2 in all of America. Because nobody will ever be greater.
So
I'm
not
saying I'm willing to doubt him. I said this to Waddle yesterday off the air. He's the second best. LeBron's career
Have been better.
I think that's a legitimate question, Sylvie. That is a 100% legitimate question. And I think that's an actual way to take a look at that. He may have had a greater career, but he's not the greatest player. I like that. That's a good angle. It's about time. I think you're thinking it's about time. And a good Greg Norman joke. That's right. Good scenario. You hit it out of the park here today.
The Greg Norman joke was
Hey, has
fantastic.
that picture jumped the shark already?
Yeah, funny. Funny guy. Funny guy. You're out here. You got to start. It's not working out like you predicted.
Yeah, typical.
He's not going to get out of the third.
You know what, though? And your guy wouldn't acknowledge the bet. He'd be $100 richer today if he would acknowledge the bet. But instead, he tried to get shady on that bet.
And throwing the ball around too a little bit.
Throwing it around a little bit.
That's what that area is.
He's not been close to it, not even last year's standard.
Wow, listen, if you had a legitimate left fielder, that ball's caught. So.
Yeah,
That was Schwarbus's fault. What do you call it?
The White Sox fan called him Schwarbus.
He threw someone out earlier.
Yeah,
he did. He did. Nice shot.
I'll take that Schwarbus. You want to trade him?
No, I don't.
Send him my way. Send him
This guy's going to be oh boy, that was brutal. Okay? I mean,
That's a fly.
Why is it
Moore was coming from right center field, but that's a play where everything's got to be hit.
Him being in left field is going to cost you about 4 games this year. I'll be honest with that.
Cost games?
Yeah.
That I don't know. That's high.
That sounds high.
Yeah, I'm giving you 4 games that he's going to blow.
Is that your DOAC metric that you're going to put
my
on?
DOAC.
What's a DOAC?
Defensive outfield average coverage. I haven't seen it yet. All right, boys, what's coming up today? What's up today?
Here's a simple question for Bulls fans right now.
Okay.
On the conversation, I'm not going to go and see the best player ever.
All right.
I want to know for Bulls fans who have hated this guy for years in the sports context. Do you appreciate LeBron James's greatness?
Yeah.
Right now, are you coming over? I told the story the other day on the air that I hated Larry Bird as a kid because he used to beat the crap out of my Bulls.
Yeah.
I hated Brett Favre when I was a little bit older because he used to beat the crap out of the Bears.
Yeah,
But I grew older and I learned how to appreciate both of them the later they got in their career.
Yeah.
Are we getting to a point now where Bulls fans at least have appreciated his greatness or have become a fan of LeBron and what he's done?
If you're so bitter that you can't enjoy it, I almost feel bad for you because he's one of the great players to ever play the game. He's one of the great athletes to ever play any sport. Like, why wouldn't you be enjoying this? I don't get it. I just don't.
I think he's a likable guy, too. I really do. I mean, everyone wants to talk about guys flopping and whining. Everyone on every team does it. Everyone on it. Watch the Warriors.
Hey.
Not one of them has committed a foul this entire postseason. Not one.
He had two blunders that I think.
Well, the decision didn't help.
The decision didn't help. That's the big one.
That's the big one.
And then the idiocy of them three idiots dancing on the
Right.
stage.
The championship rally before a championship.
He did himself a disservice.
Right.
So that shouldn't take away from his greatness.
It shouldn't. You're right.
Hold on here. It shouldn't take away from his greatness on the court. That shouldn't take away from it. But you know what? It distracts people. It distracts people from understanding what his greatness on the court is all about. And it was self-created. He created that.
See, Red Fred is up first. He's already waiting.
He's already in line. He's like the pilot who gets to the airport early.
Red Fred's in the queue.
On the tarmac.
boys.
Greeny, wait, Greeny in 3, Waddles World. Would you rather?
Jesse Robinson,
All right, boys. Got some salacious stories. Have a great show. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? Waddle and Sylvia are next. We'll see you tomorrow on ESPN 1000.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord has split you.
Let's stay tuned.
Nighttime skies falling over Fenway Park here in Boston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, center fielder Rajay Davis.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Really feeling like fall here in New England. 60 degrees our game time temperature. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
In his career against Porcello, 4 for 12. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Grounded up the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie Betts.
And that's fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Davis is over. He's got it 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
1 out, nobody on. And a changeup right down the middle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosales gloves it. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Davis.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike 1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Hernandez near the bag at third, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Andrew Benintendi becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Mitch Moreland comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Popped up. Plouffe is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6. Designated hitter.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Davis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in now, Trevor Plouffe. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. First baseman number 17.
Here's Yonder Alonso. And his career against Porcello has seen him go 3 for 9. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Pedroia now at second. Scooped up. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting 9th. Shortstop.
Ready now, Adam Rosales. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder number 11.
Digging in to try it again. Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. Back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. Here's Chris Young. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball.
Marco Hernandez steps in as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and it's off the green monster.
Well, the green monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the green monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way. That's popped up out towards short right field. Alonso onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
One away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired, 2 down now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
First baseman, number 7.
Digging in, Yonder Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Young going back on it to the track. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Rosales.
Now at the plate, Adam Rosales. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Rajay Davis now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. throw won't get him.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Ryan Healy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the lead and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to it.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, the outfield did a nice job of getting that ball back in.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It won't be that long.
The oil? Be down after this game.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Ready with the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. On the ground to the right side. Pedroia fields from deep in the hole. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases low. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
Charge for the first out.
The first baseman, number 18.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moore.
LeBron was shooting 70% from the paint in the postseason. I was off at 66%.
All right, well, you were 4% off. 66%.
Portland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed East and West really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So striding in, Hanley Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
It's true. All right, guys. In retrospect, I know there were 3 controversial moves, a lot of negativity last week, a lot about this team. But let's look at the 3. Take a step back. 3 controversial moves.
Wait, you're talking about the Bulls?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. They'll try and get things. Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That missed close. It's ball 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogarts into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Trevor Plouffe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Shoots this one over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that term.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way.
Into the box now, Adam Rosales, and this one gets away.
I would still prefer they go the other direction.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Pedroia on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1. Digging in and looking for more, Rajay Davis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. In there, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. Rosales is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Stephen Vogt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Young racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Here's Chris Young. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, one away. Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. He singled his last time up.
Sandy Leon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the...
Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Marco Hernandez steps in. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 swings, and now we got an 0-2 count. Looks like he's guessing, and he's clearly guessing wrong because he didn't touch either one of those balls.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now the double steal is on here. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs. Digging in once again, Ryan. And Healy, he'll be tasked with starting things. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you come back with it 3 times in a row.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
So Stride's line thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it.
Here's Matt Joyce now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1 and a fastball just a bit up. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runner goes. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Down the first baseline. A tag for 1, and he is in there.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little roller toward the hole. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1 for the A's. Curtis. Ready for another chance. Xander Bogaerts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Taken there by Lowry.
The first baseman, number 18.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the... Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Number 37.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here it comes, 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Stepping in, Adam Rosales. A couple of walks for him thus far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rajai Davis, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play.
Stephen Vogt.
Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And there goes Davis. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland, but they... Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Davis, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting,
here's Chris.
Like the Bulls, the ones who are in the middle of the road, who win some games, but they have no shot to win the NBA title. And there's really no road to acquire any more talent. I mean,
Young.
Young.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. Here's Chris Davis.
In the process of doing right now, including Brian Windhorst today. Greeny, if
now, he reached on a single last time and later wound up. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, right field.
At the
He never didn't. You know, he had. There's nothing to hold against him. If you know, LeBron will always have 2 killers.
Oh no.
One of them in the NBA Finals that you can use against him. Michael Jordan had none of that. But I think that if LeBron James beats this team, a team that won 73 games a year ago, Kevin Durant, then that's a better team than Jordan ever beat in any final, ever beat in any series. And so I think it would legitimize people who want to argue that LeBron belongs right alongside Michael. I don't foresee anything that's going to make me say LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan historically. Maybe just because I was around him so much that I saw the leadership, and LeBron probably has all those things too. But in terms of accomplishment and in terms of overall greatness, if he does this thing, then if you wanted to make an argument that you think he stands right alongside Michael Jordan at the very top of the list all time, you absolutely could. You could absolutely defend that.
Tell me if this surprises you. Results of our poll question early on. We have Chicagoans mostly.
Yo, I'm about to be out. Anybody want to challenge me on the show? I'm on the Phil Rockwell. Come on, come on. Peace out. Later.